Bella, what's happening? What's happening right now?
Okay, wait.
What's going on? Okay, listen.
No, no, no. They want me dead or alive. They want me dead or alive. I'm just trying to survive. You niggas falling behind. You never crossing my mind. Put that shit on my life.
I don't ever stop!
Training in for work, you know. Had to get some training in before work. No excuse to take me today, but you gotta make time every day, man. So I woke up earlier, came to this motherfucking gym, worked out, get it in. Now I'm gonna work out. Now I'm gonna go to work. Still gonna get another workout there.
Austin.
Yo, Austin, what up, man?
What's up?
What's good, man? Yeah, yo, I was just kind of curious, man. Like, you had 100,000 on Instagram, and you know, Instagram's like, I'm pretty good on other platforms, but Instagram is not like, it's not my best, man. I was kind of curious, man, how you built 100,000, man, on that joint, and it's not even you. That's amazing, man. Can you? I don't know. I just wanted to holler at you about that. But my business partner Brian, man, one of his best friends has an Instagram. It's called Think and Grow Prosper. They have like 3 million. And then he was just telling me, man, they're always changing the shit, you know? They deleted my first YouTube page, and they never told me why.
Yeah.
And then one of my mentors, then after that happened, I started a new YouTube page, and one of my mentors said that the most dangerous number is 1, right? Because then you're at the mercy of that platform. You get that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like you're at the mercy of Instagram. There was a point, man, where we were doing a launch, a new product every fucking month. Bella, she didn't have no products, right? She wasn't making like really no money outside of her like just income here, and you know she wanted more motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying, like, right? But how long did it take? How long did it take? She made her own product. We didn't make it for you. How long did it take you to make the product?
Just a few days. I think in total like 5 to 6 days. I made my own program, and then designing it, I just actually just watched some YouTube videos.
Yeah, I mean, you got it all.
I got it all.
And like we like coach. And how much money did you make off that launch?
We have like a 14-day launch with no advertisement, and we made almost 5K.
Yeah, and her audience is kind of small too, man. Like with 100,000 on Instagram. How much you got on Instagram?
32K.
32K, bro. You could crush that, man. The product's not as hard as you think, especially when you learn what we teach you in Fit Coach U. It's like you should knock the product out. The pre-launch is most important, man. We start pre-launching. Bro, I've sold shit before it was even made. Well, we did you've been following. Did you see when I launched the Bicep Bible book? Yeah. Well, first of all, it was the epic pre-launch, right? And then what we did was then we sold the book, bro. And then we only sold it for like a week, so like it closed card. We explained that in Fit Coach U, like why it's important to like have that launch, like to build that urgency, man. Like to build urgency so people buy. And then we closed the card. You couldn't buy it again after a week. Then then I finished the book, printed it, got it printed, and sent it to everyone. That's because we know the principles. The reason we are to do that is because the principles we teach you in Fit Coach U on how to actually make the product fast and simple. Like we got that shit down, and I want you to have that shit down too. Like sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, okay, I get, especially if I got like a nice pump. I'm like, okay, I get why people say I'm on roids and shit. I can see why someone would draw that conclusion. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working out for 19 years. Let's do it, man. Yo, listen, I actually I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you. I want to know more about your Instagram. I'll probably follow you after this. But first, I want to get you on Alex so he can get you enrolled in the program, man. So, man, what that was is I was just on. Alex was just on a call, like a sales call, for Fit Coach U, and you know I listened to the call, and Alex is doing really good, you know, but he didn't speak to the customer's issues. You know, it was like I had him get him back on the phone because when I asked him his issues, or he wanted to learn how to do a product, and Alex kind of like didn't sell him that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Is that it's like everybody has a reason for buying something. If you buy a Lambo, you might want the performance, you might want to go fast. But if I start selling you the dream of having that, like sell you the aspects or the features, the benefits of a Lambo that don't appeal to you, then you're not gonna buy. If you want the performance, then I say, man, yo, listen, that's what you need. This is like the performance car. And a lot of people want it for ego. You know, this is gonna get you from here to here, blah 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 blah. And that's how you got to do it, man. You got to sell people the aspects of what they want. Like your products probably have all types of features and benefits, but they might not care about all of them. Like I was on the phone with this one dude. He was trying to sell me this thing to this like program, and he wasn't asking me the right questions, right? And then he was trying to sell me parts of the program that I didn't care about. He's like, yeah, man, people are crying in there, and it's just such an emotional experience, and I don't like that shit. I don't want to fucking cry. I don't want to be around with crying ass niggas. And but if he would have sold me, then I found out more about it, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, this sounds interesting. If he would have sold me the parts that I'm interested in, I might have bought it, right? So you got to find out what they want and sell them that part of it, right? Don't sell them everything. You feel me?
Yeah,
sell shit.
I will go. That is an aspect to it.
Bella, what's happening? What's happening right now?
Okay, wait.
What's going on? Okay, listen, Bella's in charge of cleaning my office, not the whole office, but my office, and I made a little bit of a mess. You know, Bella.
No.
Much like great leaders that came before me, you know, Genghis Khan, and you know, I'm flawed, man. I got flawed. I ain't perfect.
What is that, Brandon?
All right, I was looking for a shirt, and it was a bag of clothes.
Was it this one?
I didn't find the shirt that I was looking for.
It's like a waterfall. Here we have again the episode of Brandon lost something again.
Oh, here it is.
That he just had.
Alright, so just getting back. It's 9:30. Late, man, you know what I'm saying? Late, you know. 11, 12-hour days. Ain't shit, man. Why you work so hard, man? Why you work so hard? Why you work so hard? Every second counts, man. Not only do I work hard, I walk fast. I try to I time my rest in between sets, man, because every second counts, man. That shit adds up. And if you're fucking going for it, if you're getting after it every second, then what's gonna happen is you'll get extra days of hustle, right? And you'll move forward faster, right? Where you fuck up is it's the gaps. It's like you do something and then you wait a long time before you do something else. Like you notice it in the gym. Like when you're bullshitting between sets, your workout takes longer. You get rested. Your time in the sets 90, 60 seconds between the set. The workout's fast. Like my workout this morning was 20 minutes, man. I got it in. It's the gaps. You gotta watch the gaps, man. So that's why I stand up, because if you sit down, you work sitting down, you fall into the gap, man. You start doing some other shit, but if you're standing, you're less likely to fall into the gap and get lost and lose time, man. And if you start losing seconds, then next thing you know, you're losing minutes, you lose hours. Sometimes you lose whole days, you know. But if you're really mindful of the gaps, you'll gain seconds. Then you'll gain minutes, then you'll gain hours, and you'll gain days, and you'll get a lot further, a lot faster than the opposition, a lot faster than your competitors. I know when fucking competitors are resting, having fun, drinking, partying, working. When people who was hating them, when they're sleeping in, I'm up. You know, when they're out fucking at the bar, doing shit, having fun, chasing girls, I'm out grinding. It's about how bad do you want this shit. Don't say it, don't talk about it. Let your actions show.